As the popular saying goes, the road to paradise begins in hell. Welcome to the knockout stage of your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. The matchup is ALTP going up against Nueva Ecija Masons. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the one, the only Ludwig Van Magic Man. And you know who I am. As we start the opening tip-off, here we go. The starting five for both lineups. Starting off with ALTP, they'll be wearing light green jersey, similar with the Grizzlies. We have Monroe San Juan, we have Omar Hernandez, Christian Cabral, Mike Suaze, and Aaron Garcia. As for Nueva Ecija Masons, they'll be wearing black jersey, led by Mark Moralida, Willie Matias, Mark Ellis, Joshen, and AJ Pader. Our referees for today, referee Marcus Reed and Janet Tias. Our panel for this day is Justin Navalta and Harlem Ruiz. Here we go. Opening tip-off. Knockout stage. Here we go. ALTP playing without their leading scorer, Ian Talyara. So, Omar Hernandez opens the gate with a trifecta. 3-0. ALTP. Title defense starts here as better men will be waiting in the championship round in August 30, 2026. Corner 3 and Willie Matias on the other end answers right back. Well, this is going to be an interesting matchup, no? The intensity will go off the roof. You don't want to go home. It's win or go home. Mike Suase pulls the trigger. No shooters bounce. Battle for loose ball. Monroe San Juan. Handoff to Aaron Garcia, and ALTP takes the lead once again with that one-hander by AJ Garcia. Mark Monroe, or rather, and Willie Matias, that's his second three. 6-5 as he opens the bank on a Sunday morning. 6-5. Omar Hernandez directing traffic. San Juan, pump fake. Dribble drive. Runner, Mike Suaze. Foul will be called on Willie Matias. That's his first personal foul, or jump ball. It's jump ball, as it will go back to the Nueva Ecija Masons. Nueva Ecija Masons. Mark Moralida thought about it. Pader, top of the key. No opening. Mark Ellis speeds his way inside. And it comes up empty on that attempt. Well, as for Mark Ellis, no, he saw the open lane but unable to capitalize it. Omar Hernandez will be manning the point guard duties. Corner 3 for Monroe San Juan. It's an air ball as AJ Pader will be fouled by Christian Cabral. Our score is 6-5 with 17 minutes remaining here in the first half. It boils down to one game. Let's see if ALTP can defend the Division B crown and make it back-to-back. As for newcomer team Nueva Ecija Masons, can they slay the defending champs? Garcia against the double team. Suffocating defense by Moralida and Joshen. And three-point basket from Monroe San Juan. And they take the lead once again, 8-6. Monroe San Juan, the team captain of ALTP, has been leading the charge in the absence of Ian Talyara. It bounces off. Omar Hernandez can't track it down. Joshen, AJ Pader from way downtown. Too strong on that one. Run and gun offense for ALTP. Let's see if they can convert. Mike Suaze with the end one for Mike Suaze. Put that in the highlight reel for Mike Suaze as he challenges the defense of AJ Pader. 10-6 is our score. Bonus free throw for Mike Suaze. This is going to be all playoff game today here in Carson, California. This is Division B playoffs. And Mike Suaze extends it to a 5-point lead, 11-6. Moralida will slow down the tempo. Well, for Nueva Ecija Masons, no? They need to control the run and gun offense of ALTP. Otherwise, ALTP would keep on going with that fast break opportunity as AJ Pader lighting it up from long distance, 9-11, cutting the lead down to 2. Omar Hernandez. 1-2-2 zone being applied by Nueva Ecija Masons. King Suaze, power dribble, hits all board, and foul will be called on Mark Moralida as he got a piece of the hand. And free throws will be rewarded to Mike Suaze. Well, that was a bailout call for Suaze, no? As Mark Moralida just laughing it off. Suaze misses the first free throw. Let's see if he can make 1 out of 2. Our next game is Brazen Pillars versus Torrance University. The rivalry continues on the Division C, ongoing for 4 seasons as Omar Hernandez in and out, and it will stay with the Nueva Ecija Masons, or it will go back to Nueva Ecija Masons. Now a chance for them to tie the ball game up or grab the lead. Remember, this is running time, so seconds will keep on winding down for both teams unless there's a timeout. Even if it's a free throw, time will keep on winding down. AJ Pader sizing his defender. Almost an interception from Monroe San Juan. And it will stay with Nueva Ecija Masons. Dancing around his opponent. Mark Moralida. No shooter's luck for him. As rebound collected by Christian Cabral. On the run. Omar Hernandez. Suaze. Middle. They swing that ball around. Suaze left wide open. All day to shoot for Mike Suaze. Garcia with the offensive board. Cabral comes up short. Here comes Mark Ellis ahead of everyone. Full ahead of steam. Ellis pulls that jumper. Pushing foul will be slapped. On ALTP. Substitution. Rome Soriano in the ball game for Christian Cabral. Catch and shoot for Willie Matias. Bounces off. ALTP. Let's see if they can convert on this possession. Fresh off the bench is Rome Soriano. Soriano sees an opening and Rome Soriano will try to attack the lane and he will go to the line and will have to earn it. Our score is still 11-9 in favor of ALTP. They can increase it here, no? Well, for Nueva Ecija Masons, no, they need to shut down that fast break opportunity of ALTP, no? And Rome Soriano makes 1 out of 2, 12-9. Joshen surveys the floor. Nueva Ecija Masons down by 3, 12-9. Almost a steal and battle for the loose ball. Rendezvous on the floor. And AJ Pader able to recover it. Pader able to cross the half court. Mark Ellis. 4-3. Mark Ellis with the follow through. And now we are tied at 12 as Mike Suaze adjusting in midair against 3 defenders will be fouled. As another trip to the charity stripe for Mike Suaze. We are tied at 12. Deadlock. Well, they don't want to be the first team to be eliminated here in the playoffs. Jump hook for AJ Garcia. And jump ball, it will remain with ALTP as possession arrow points to their direction. Omar Hernandez, or rather Monroe San Juan, 15-12. That's his second three-point shot for Monroe San Juan. Full court pressure being applied here by Rome Soriano as foul will be called on him against AJ Pader.
Pinapagod mo muna yung guardia sa kabila bago ka papasok ha.
Naku, may laro pa kayo mamaya eh. Mabigat din yung laro nyo mamaya eh.
Time out, time out.
ALTP will call their first time out here in the first half. ALTP up by 3, 15-12 after that Monroe San Juan trifecta. We'll be right back after this timeout. Here we go as we start the first half here in Carson, California. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you're from in the side of the world. This is Ludwig Van Magic Man bringing to you the playoffs. First matchup as JM Mangilit will be reinforcing Nueva Ecija Masons here. Well, if you're wondering, JM Mangilit is playing with different teams, no? But he will be playing in different divisions, no? Division B, which is for Nueva Ecija Masons. Division C for Garden Grove Lodge. Well, I think Garden Grove Lodge will be classified in Division D, no? For Division C, JM Mangilit will not be playing, no? So it's gonna be interesting for Nueva Ecija Masons to play without Ian Talyara, who played for both teams, no? He played for ALTP, but at the same time, he also played for Nueva Ecija Masons. But let's see if he will balance it out. He will not be playing today. It seems that he's not playing today, no? For Ian Talyara. 15-13. Well, it evens out the equation, no? Mike Suase goes all the way, but unable to make it, as Mark Moralida embraces it. Foul on Mike Suase. Takashi Parungaw also checking in for the first time for Nueva Ecija Masons. Well, this is a fully stacked Nueva Ecija Masons team, no? The screen, Mangilit trying to create some space against the double team. Middle, handoff, Parungaw, JM Mangilit, lefty jumper, and Aaron Garcia pulls a board. Garcia, he has the height advantage, but he decides to wait on his teammates. Monroe San Juan, the defense clamping down on him as JM Mangilit quickly recovers on that one. Christian Cabral, wide open, gets stuck. And look at the save from Daryl Parker. Thank you, Daryl Parker, for your service. 15-13. As possession arrow points to Nueva Ecija Masons. Looking at a 2-3 zone. Takashi Parungaw facilitating. JM Mangilit, pump fake. Can't get his man off the air. And another turnover as ALTP will try to break away here. Monroe San Juan, can he hit his third? Not this time. Mike Suase underneath the basket. Garcia can't capitalize on his height advantage. AJ Pader, Moralida, power dribble. And that offensive rebounding of Nueva Ecija Masons keeping them at bay, tying the ball game up at 15. With 7 minutes remaining. Hernandez, they go at the post to Suase. Suase forcing his way inside. Comes up short. Takashi Parungaw, no look pass. JM Mangilit. Mark Moralida, top of the key. He will let it fly. No good. Substitution, Gamboa in the ball game. We are tied at 15. Baseline throw. JM Mangilit, they will let him shoot. Comes up short. ALTP. Well, pressure is creeping up for both teams, no? Omar Hernandez will slow down the tempo. Suaze. 6 minutes and 50 remaining. We are tied at 15. The cut from Christian Cabral, and Christian Cabral takes the lead back for ALTP as he caught the defense napping. Well, that was a good position there by Christian Cabral, and Suaze was able to recognize him, no? Unselfish play from ALTP, and now a chance for ALTP to increase the lead. A pleasant Sunday morning to everyone here in Stevenson Park, Carson, California, for the knockout stage of your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. It bounces off as Omar Hernandez unable to drill it in. Foul will be called on Christian Cabral. Substitution, John Chua in the ball game for Mark Ellis. And a technical free throw will be rewarded for ALTP. Omar Hernandez makes the first free throw. And 19 to 15 after the technical free throw, and ball possession will go back to ALTP. What was the call? Delay of game? Okay. Soriano able to receive it despite the pressure defense being applied by Nueva Ecija Masons. Soriano. Gamboa, no opening. Middle for Rome Soriano, and it will go to Nueva Ecija Masons. Nueva Ecija Masons, can they cut down the lead here? JM Mangilit, Parungaw, AJ Pader, stops and pops, too strong on that one, and it will stay with the Nueva Ecija Masons. But for Nueva Ecija Masons, no, they can't find the rhythm here in the first half, especially for JM Mangilit. JM Mangilit at the middle against Omar Hernandez. Crossover. No good for Joel Mangilit. Rome Soriano able to cross the timeline. AJ Pader on him, trying to hound him down. Gamboa. Baseball pass to JM Mangilit all alone, and JM Mangilit will get the shooter's bounce, cutting it down to 19 to 17. 3 minutes and 18 remaining. Garcia. Soriano. Runner, they kick it out to Rome Soriano, and Rome Soriano back to a 4-point lead, 21 to 17. ALTP. Well, for ALTP, it has been an awful season for them, no? Coming off from an undefeated season last year, They're having trouble this year, but the title defense starts here in the playoffs, no? Substitution. Ian Talyara will check in for ALTP. Well, he has chosen ALTP, no? Nueva Ecija Masons will call a timeout. Alin? Di ba kay Rolly yan?
Bata yun. Yan din yun. Ano parang love na poodle?
Mhm.
Labrador na.
Check. Check. All right, back to the action with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. ALTP up by 4. Let's see, it's going to be interesting as Ian Talyara is now in the ball game. After the trade deadline, he has chosen ALTP to be his team in this season. Baseball pass, Ian Talyara will reintroduce himself here as now they have a 6-point lead, 23-17 as he kisses it off the glass, showing to Nueva Ecija Masons who is the leading scorer for their squad. AJ Pader. Well, it's going to be a challenge for AJ Pader, no? The steal from Omar Hernandez, and he will be fouled by JM Mangilit. Well, it seems that ALTP got energized when Ian Talyara entered the ballgame, no? Well, he's one of the big three for ALTP, no? You got Omar Hernandez, their finals MVP. You got Monroe San Juan, their team captain, and of course Ian Talyara, who has been leading them in points. But the one that is keeping them in terms of the defensive end is Rome Soriano. AJ Pader, fast break opportunity. JM Mangilit, elbow jumper, and JM Mangilit converts with a J. Well, he's starting to find his groove here in this ball game. Well, credit the ball movement of Nueva Ecija Masons, as that was an unselfish play, sharing that rock. And they will turn the tides for Rome Soriano, and Rome Soriano adjusting in mid-air for that difficult shot. 25-19. 6-point lead being enjoyed by ALTP. Mark Moralida spots up for 3. And ALTP, golden opportunity for them with 48 seconds remaining here. Mike Suaze. They let Monroe San Juan pull the trigger, and Monroe San Juan knocks it down from the corner pocket. And that is his third three-point shot for Monroe San Juan. He has been lighting it up. He is on fire. 28-19. 10 seconds remaining. And they are in the penalty for ALTP. Well, the momentum is starting to swing on the side of ALTP, so Nueva Ecija Masons need to control the tempo of this ball game. And that's the end of the first half, with the free throws being rewarded to Ariel Parungao. And at the end of the first half, it is the ALTP up by 7, 28-21 against Nueva Ecija Masons. We'll be right back with the second half.
Seven, lamang nila.
While we are having that halftime break, let's check out some of the highlights here in the first half. Let's check out this fast break of ALTP. Well, this is the reason why they're up now. Their run and gun offense led by Mike Suaze and Monroe San Juan with 9 points here in the first half. So Nueva Ecija Masons, it's either they go toe-to-toe against that run and gun offense of ALTP, or they can use their height advantage against the defending champs. Let's see if ALTP can go back to the glory road and face the number 1 team in Division B, which is Better Men, no? Tito Jessel, who's our leading scorer? Tito Jessel, who's our leading scorer? Sino ang leading scorer natin for the first time? San Juan with 9. Sa kabila, sa Nueva Ecija, sino? Nueva Ecija, sino? Sino? Matias, 6 points. Back to the action. Let's check out our leading scorers for the first half. Well, for ALTP, it has been Monroe San Juan with 9 points, while for Nueva Ecija Masons, it has been Willie Matias with 6 points, as all coming from 3-point shot, as ALTP now up by 9, 30-21. Drop pass, Willie Matias all board as he was bothered by Garcia. Ellis trying to speed up the tempo. AJ Pader opens the bank, 24-30. King Suase, he sees an opening and he will be fouled. And he will have to earn it on the line. King Suase has been going on the line. King Suase shooting 2. And Suase has been struggling here in his free throw attempts. He misses both free throws for King Suase, as he has been 0 out of 2 on that one. Parungaw, Mark Ellis, AJ Pader, Willie Matias from the parking lot hits front rim. Ian Talyara with the board. Ian Talyara leading the charge. Monroe San Juan, corner pocket. Monroe San Juan, that's his 4th 3-point shot for Monroe San Juan. He has been putting the hammer down for Monroe, team captain San Juan. 12 points, all coming from 3-point range. Runner for Takashi Parungaw. And now ALTP up by 9, 33-24. And traveling violation for Mark Ellis, as he was trying to fish a foul on Mike Suase, but he wasn't able to complete it. They will slow down the pace here. ALTP, can they make this a double-digit game? The screen from San Juan. Suase slashing through the lane. And again, he will go to the free throw line. Well, King Suase has been best friends with the free throw area, no? Let's see if he can make this. Well, we know when you're shooting free throws now, it's between you and your mental game, no? And Suaze looking at at the panel here as finally has been making the free throws, no? We have been calling him out for his free throws, no? Now he's stepping up and he misses his second, 1 out of 2. But Rome Soriano is there to clean up the glass, 35-24. Well, good recognition there from Rome Soriano. No, he didn't give up on that play easily. And look at the active hands of Ian Talyara. Baseball pass. Suaze. The cut from Garcia. Garcia comes up short, but he has the height advantage. I was surprised he didn't take it. San Juan! And he checked for Monroe San Juan. Pader. Willie Matias. Banging bodies in the paint. Mark Ellis, top of the key. And Mark Ellis sinks it from long distance. Well, you don't want Mark Ellis to be getting his rhythm here. Otherwise, that guy can shoot the lights out as well. Soriano, crossover, spin move. And it will remain with ALTP as the defense of Willie Matias enough to cut that play short. Baseline throw for ALTP. Man-to-man defense being deployed here by Nueva Ecija Masons. Let's see if that would be effective for them to slow down the rampaging ALTP. And Mark Ellis comes up with a pickpocket. 3-on-2 situation. They got numbers. No look pass. JM Mangilit. Pump fake. Ooh, blocked by Ian Talyara. Perfect timing as he didn't bite with the pump fake. Garcia. Suaze. Rome Soriano. And Rome Soriano got bailed out with that foul. Foul on Takashi Parungaw as Soriano on the line shooting 2. Second shot. Rome Soriano. And the free throw struggle continues here for ALTP. Well, that's something that Nueva Ecija Masons can look, no? They can keep on fouling ALTP as they are having a difficult time in the free throw area. JM Mangilit. Exhausted in this ball game. As Rome Soriano, 0 out of 2. Free throw woes continue here for ALTP. Nueva Ecija Masons. Can they maximize that advantage? AJ Pader kicks it out. Mark Ellis holding on, pulls back. That's Christian Cabral on him. Joshan with the pump fake, baseline. Still suffocating defense by Rome Soriano. Air ball for Mark Ellis. Now on the run, ALTP. 35-27. Can they make this a 10-point lead? Talyara. Omar Hernandez, one dribble pull-up, and Omar Hernandez scores with the assist from Ian Talyara. Timeout will be called by Nueva Ecija Masons, and they are down by 10. Are they going to be the first team eliminated here today in this knockout Sunday? 38-27, ALTP up by 11. Back to the ball game. This is your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7 knockout playoffs here in Carson, California. I'm your host, the one, the only Ludwig Van Magic Man. You know who I am, bringing to you the action together with Jessel Navalta and Harlem Ruiz. Willie Matias left wide open. It bounces off. AJ Pader tracks it down. Chua finding Takashi Parungaw, front rim. Takashi Parungaw recovers it against two defenders, and Takashi Parungaw, no fear, no hesitation as he goes right at the heart of the defense. 29-38. 9-point game. Omar Hernandez. Too strong on that one. AJ Pader. Joshen. Back to AJ Pader, and AJ Pader gets the end one, making it a 7-point game, 38-31. Nueva Ecija Masons knocking on that door. AJ Pader on the line. Well, this is a great time for AJ Pader to prove himself that he is a 1A player, no? That he can lead his team to the glory road. Because usually when he plays in Division A, he's playing behind Aaron Musni and Bong Fernandez. No? But this time, he has been tasked to be the leader of the squad because Ian Talyara has chosen ALTP. So it's going to be a marquee matchup between AJ Pader and Ian Talyara. 32-38 is our official score. 6-point lead. Nueva Ecija Masons. Can they complete the run? This is their inaugural season against the defending Division B champions. AJ Pader from long distance, and AJ Pader making it a 3-point lead, 38-35. AJ Pader has been on a hot shooting streak here. Suaze, Garcia, jump hook. And they stop the bleeding here, 40-35. ALTP up by 5. Takashi Parungaw, the screen from Chua. Navigating his options. Ariel Takashi Parungaw loses the handle, traveling on Ariel Parungaw. Substitution. Go ahead. JM Mangilit in the ballgame to add more firepower for Nueva Ecija Masons. We are looking at a 5-point lead. ALTP in command, but for how long? Miscommunication between Omar Hernandez and Aaron Garcia. Nueva Ecija Masons, can they trim it down? The cut from JM Mangilit and Omar Hernandez breaking that play. Ian Talyara goes hard to the basket. Too strong as AJ Pader will try to retaliate here. JM Mangilit with a challenge from Suaze, and good challenge there from Mike Suaze, not giving him enough space, and Suaze converting. Nope. I got ahead of myself there, and Suaze this time will not be denied. 42-35. Both teams trading punches here in the second half. What a ball game. Well, you can see the spirit of competition here, no? And the pride coming in. You don't want to be the first team to be going home and knocked down here in the playoffs. Well, of course, we're talking about pride, we're talking about competition, but of course, at the end of the day, we're all brothers here, no? Unity, brotherhood, fellowship, that is the main purpose of this league, no? Suaze is fouled. 3 personal fouls on King Suaze. Huh? 3 personal fouls. AJ Pader makes his first free throw. Soriano will be replacing Suaze, who is in foul trouble. Well, that could slow down ALTP here in terms of scoring. They need Suaze's scoring and his run and gun offense. Let's see if Nueva Ecija Masons can capitalize on that advantage. No? As we keep on talking now, basketball is about strengths and weaknesses and how you're going to utilize those strengths and weaknesses against your opponent. No? Foul will be called on Nueva Ecija Masons, on AJ Pader. Baseline throw. Soriano, corner 3, the older brother Soriano. Omar Hernandez with the hustle and with the bang and the bucket, 44-37. ALTP up by 7. Parungaw. Mark Ellis, 4-3. Way off the mark. Rom Soriano sees a gap through the hole. Ooh, is it counted? No basket as it went underneath and came back. 44-37 for Rom Soriano. Mark Ellis against the double team. Mark Ellis able to escape, pulls a Houdini. JM Mangilit taps it to himself. JM Mangilit with a fadeaway. And JM Mangilit connects. 44-39. Full court pressure. Foul will be slapped on Mark Ellis as Monroe San Juan will be checked back in. He's the leading scorer of the team with 12 points. Soriano waiting for his teammates to be in position. Monroe San Juan decides to take it. Too strong on that one. Ariel Takashi Parungaw. Well, smart foul there by Monroe San Juan. And that could have been an easy basket for Takashi Parungaw. With less than 7 minutes remaining here in the second half. Moralida. Back to him. Handoff. Mark Ellis lets it fly. Comes up short. JM Mangirit again. This time, able to get that offensive board. Drop pass to Takashi Parungaw and put that in the highlight reel. And don't look now, it's just a 3-point lead, 44-41. Nueva Ecija Masons knocking on that door. Will ALTP let them enter? We'll be right back here after this timeout. ALTP calls timeout. How many timeouts left? Both teams have one timeout left. Both teams with one timeout left. 1-1. You are watching the Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7 Playoffs knockout game between Nueva Ecija Masons and ALTP. ALTP up by 3, 44-41. JM Mangilit shaking and baiting. Gets his own miss. Put back for JM Mangilit. Another try for him. No basket for JM Mangilit, as they say it is a traveling violation. Giving ALTP some breather here. 44-41. They forward it. And it will go back to Nueva Ecija Masons. Well, that was a risky pass from Omar Hernandez, no? Ill-advised. As now, Nueva Ecija Masons, another chance for them. AJ Pader. Takashi Parungaw. Exploring his options. Finds Ellis against the double team. Traveling for Mark Ellis as he did the cha-cha-cha. Baseball pass. Monroe San Juan, reverse for Monroe San Juan, and he got intimidated by Mark Moralida, and he will foul Mark Moralida. 44-41. A golden opportunity missed there by Monroe San Juan. Well, I would also be intimidated if from behind Mark Moralida is creeping. 3 fouls on Monroe San Juan as well, huh? 4 personal fouls on Monroe San Juan. 4 personal fouls on Monroe. 3. With less than 5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Substitution, Rome Soriano in the ball game for Monroe San Juan, who is in foul trouble as of the moment. Takashi Parungao, the defense swarming on them. Mark Ellis, they let him shoot. Battle for the loose ball. It will go back to JM Mangilit, and JM Mangilit has been tracking down the loose ball. Takashi Parungao, top of the key, and Rome Soriano pulls down that crucial rebound. And they throw it again for ALTP. Well, probably pressure creeping up here. As, you know, this is the playoffs. There's no more tomorrow if you lose this ball game. Roshi, kumusta? Catch and shoot for JM Mangilit as he turns around, and Rome Soriano taking care of the boards. Quick outlet, and AJ Pader again. That's the third turnover here of ALTP. AJ Pader, Mark Moralida to Ellis, steps back, and another offensive rebounding here for Nueva Ecija Masons. Mangilit, top of the key, AJ Pader. It bounces off, and Rome Soriano secures the rebound. What a ball game here. Rome Soriano at the middle. He will go all the way to the lane. Soriano from behind. Diving for the loose ball. Look at the heart and tenacity of Soriano, but he commits the turnover. Mangilit, crossover, blows by his defender, JM Mangilit. And the crowd on their feet. It will go back to ALTP, 44-41. We got stuck at this score, 2 minutes and 55. Full court pressure. Soriano. Soriano, season opening. Drop pass. Garcia can't capitalize. What is happening here? Both teams can't convert. Baseball pass, and King Suaze tapping it away. Pressure is being felt here. Substitution. One timeout left for both teams. One timeout left for both teams. Time will keep on winding down before the last 2 minutes. Takashi Parungao. Mark Ellis gets his man off the air. Mark Ellis can't tie the ball game up. Last 2 minutes. 44-41. Single possession ball game. Garcia. Soriano. Pulls the trigger. Foul on Omar Hernandez. Offensive foul on Omar Hernandez. Nueva Ecija Masons. A 3 seconds violation.
Timeout.
Nueva Ecija Masons will call a timeout. Nueva Ecija Masons, Sila nag-timeout? Nueva Ecija Masons, that's your last timeout. Nueva Ecija Masons, that's your last timeout. What a ball game. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your seats. Don't switch that channel.
3 minutes bro, walang conversion.
Daming turnover, hindi naman makakasya.
Well, what has happened there
3 minutes, nobody converted.
in the last 3 minutes, both teams unable to convert. On the other end, Nueva Ecija Masons given a lot of looks, but they're able to knock it down. While for ALTP, they committed a lot of turnovers here. So let's see who has the nerves of steel and who will rise above the occasion. 44-41. Nueva Ecija Masons down by 3. Takashi Parungao, top of the key. Parungao still comes up empty. JM Mangilit, still nothing going on for them as ALTP, Lady Luck still smiling on their side here with 1 minute and 12 remaining. Give and go, Soriano will go and score for Rome Soriano, ending the drought for ALTP. Unselfish play there from Ian Talyara. And foul will be slapped. .56 seconds left. 5-point lead by ALTP. One-on-one for AJ Pader. Well, this is crucial free throws for AJ Pader. Can he be the hero here for Nueva Ecija Masons? He makes the first free throw. He was unfazed with all the pressure and all the fatigue coming here. 56 seconds remaining. AJ Pader makes both free throws, making it back to a 3-point lead, 46-43. All eyes on this possession. Suaze with the cut, and Suaze delivers the home run. 48-43. Great assist from Omar Hernandez. Mark Ellis, corner pocket. Too strong. And ALTP with 32 seconds left. Suaze holding on to that leather. 27 seconds. Ian Talyara at the middle. What an exciting ball game here. Talyara waiting for his teammates to be set up. Suaze, alley-oop. Nope, and Mark Moralida throws it away. With 8 seconds remaining. And ALTP will go to the championship round and defend that crown against better men. What a ball game. Nueva Ecija Masons unable to finish the job. And they will be eliminated here in the playoffs. First team to go down as ALTP wraps up this ball game. 48-43. Our player of the game is Monroe San Juan with 12 points. Monroe San Juan is our player of the game. Monroe San Juan is our player of the game. Congratulations, Monroe San Juan. Monroe San Juan, you're our player of the game. At the middle, Monroe San Juan. Congratulations, ALTP. You will be facing the Giants of Team B, better men. And that wraps up our first game, ALTP 48-43.